Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Talking Shit with your boy the Jerk, M3, and Wally up in the building.
What it is?
Man, we got some heavy topics today, man. So we gonna go ahead and jump right into them, man. So the first one, I know everybody done kind of seen this going around big. Say YouTuber on TV personality Shannon Sharp, got caught up, dabbling into the young coochie, So yeah, what's her name? Gabriella Zinga or something like that. Let me look her name up. Zaninga, 20-year-old OnlyFans model, just filed a $50 million lawsuit against Shannon Sharp, saying that he pretty much like raped her and stuff like that. So yeah, she was recording the conversations. I know, leaked that out to her, to the public, and also, gave the files to her lawyer. I think she has the same lawyer as, well, she got that lawyer that tried to trap up Jay-Z. So seems like he's pretty prominent at trying to like, go after these celebrity cases and stuff, try to get these thoughts paid out. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I got a couple I got the audio and stuff like that. So
yeah, I sent you the video of the judge saying the guy.
So now he's here.
What?
Look here. Keep your Latina fiascos.
Oh, was you talking about King of Brickle?
Hey, look here. I ain't a king of Brickle. I ain't a king of Brickle, all right?
So before we
be the king of something else, though.
But before we jump into the videos, man, what y'all take on this whole Shannon Sharp, man? I'll start with Wally first, and then.
Hey, look, it's just like how Stan dropped the post, recently, if not today, yesterday, what Cat Williams said, and it just comes back into fruition. It's like, again, Shannon, he can do what he please, but let's be real here. With the showing of these text messages and what that girl was saying, I'm like, yeah, you wasn't playing this right? You thought this was just cute my ass.
M3, what's your take on this Shannon Sharp fiasco?
I mean, man, see, when you as big as Shannon Sharp, man, the last thing you want to do is, man, it's like, tickle in like with a little snowflake. You feel me? Especially like a young one too. Like,
she ain't young. She 20. Well, her old ass.
That's young.
Now, if you're a whore,
then you're pretty much like messing with his granddaughter. Okay.
No, that's messing with his kids. She's a whore. There's no family member, no blood, and she white, no relation.
And he should know better. Okay. Look, man, like, especially you're a YouTube sensation now too, and you was about to get like 100, like 100.
They already got it.
No, they can still strip that from him.
Yeah, if it's a contract, it's based on years and shit. So yeah, he fucked some bread up.
Yeah,
especially since he's over here trying to pay on a settlement. Like, bitch, I ain't paying no damn settlement. I didn't rape you.
Yeah,
no, I sent you guys the link. There's a link. I just sent it. Reported like the judge. She sent a text, and they went out, and then she sent another text, and the judge kicked it out. Like,
okay.
Was crap. Yeah. Well, I just sent you guys the link. It's from TikTok.
Cool.
I mean, look,
which one was it?
Mm-hmm. It's like a white guy. You go all the way to the bottom.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Wait, oh, you sent it in a private. Okay. Yeah. The case of point is that, like, stop dropping the bag, fellas, man. Y'all doing it way too much, man, over some coochie. It ain't worth it.
They got boxitis. These niggas.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Bro.
It's boxitis.
No, they got Zeusitis. They gotta fuck everything in sight.
Yeah. So Stan, before I play these videos, what's your take on that, man?
Are we recording? My bad.
We started the show already? Oh my. Let me get emotional.
God, I thought this was the before we get on the air. My bad.
No, I was like, Stan, boy, that got his vacation. He's wilding.
Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, okay. Now we polish. Now we get the professional Stan. Now go turn up. God damn it.
Juggler, God damn it.
Lord. Okay. Man, I forgot what I was gonna say. No, joking. Look, if anything, he's gonna be a passport, bro. Number one. I think a lot more athletes, because they're not the brightest thing underneath the sun. We've done so many stories, and it's only freaking April.
I know, man. That's why me and Wally was literally just talking about that. I'm like, dude, you would think by now, man, like everybody covering this shit and putting it out, like people will operate a little differently. But yeah, nah, it's like, god damn.
It's like the last guy that this happened to, also NFL player. And I remember he almost lost his job from the NFL.com. Football player, ex-football player, with the person at the hotel, which then he got let go and he's back. But like, they don't learn. And last week or 2 weeks ago, we talked about morality clauses in sports. Like, yo, this is going to be something that's big. If anything, now this would champion going overseas. Because Shannon Sharp, again, is not the smartest person when it comes to cell phones. Like, dude is like 55. Like, you grew up on computers. Like, you're not old. Computers been around for almost 100 years. Like, you're not that, you're just too lazy. And I think there's also a lesson for all of us. We're all not perfect. But, like, yeah, this is just bad. Like, if anything, I mean, with Michelle, remember the little sex thing that happened on his live?
Uh-huh.
And then this, I'm like, yo, like, somebody take his phone away. Like, he don't deserve a phone. They need to hire Jiminy Crickets, and that's what I'm going to call them, because they need conscious. They need somebody to be their guide, because they got to pay somebody for that, because the thought process is just not there with these people. It's just not there.
Yeah, we need to start a business. It's like, man, don't get no yes, man. You need that person that's like, man, give me that goddamn phone. Like, he got complete authority. Like,
yeah. I'm
yeah.
gonna say this: it can't be me. I can't be your conscience. Like, good luck. I already got a teenager. I'm tired.
But just before we jump into the video, yeah, they got to do something, because yeah, man. Do you think it's like the ego of a man, where it's just like, even though we see all these stories playing out, because they hit that magnitude of like being a superstar, that they're almost like, nah, she's gotta like me. Because Unc in great shape and shit, so getting the money, he's
after
multiple platforms. So you don't think, man, they think they're like invincible to a certain degree?
Not him, because I forgot what was that guy, Wally, from 85 South. I think his name is Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos Miller.
Yeah, and like the way he operates on a what's that? It was like when there's not enough, right? So even though he has all this accolades, he still begs. Like, he still, pay for stuff and swoon and do everything else. Like, he's like, he just got to beg for it. Mm-hmm. Somebody put it out there. It's like, I hate to say this for our boys in the South, make us look bad. Like, Southern dudes, we just the worst. We worship women to the point where we just look stupid and dumb and country.
So you're saying simps?
Worse than simps. we're worse than simps. We're worse than simps.
So this is homegirl right here. This is a quick snapshot. So like I said, 20 years of age, OnlyFans. So yeah, Shannon was like, look, he's.
And that's the worst thing. You dealing with a 20-year-old that's in quote unquote an OnlyFans, and yet she has no morality. Like, OnlyFans by what degree? Of course, she's selling some.
I wonder if she took these pictures, like after she submitted that lawsuit. Like, I'm gonna get this bread. Let me do a photo shoot. But yeah, this
apparently, because coming like that.
Look at Shannon was like,
that's the upgrade, right? You go from IG model, you don't know what you're modeling for, to OnlyFans.
That's the thing, though. There is no IG model. They're just.
She was like, got him. She was like, I'm getting his old ass. Look at her looking at her. He probably bought that shit.
Oh man.
Oh no. Her many dudes bought that. Let's be real about that.
Trips to Dubai.
And the thing is, she don't have enough a body appeal to even just buy.
Hey, but remember, men don't have no standards, so they'll take anything.
And that's the problem. They bunch of I ain't gonna say it.
No, say it. Say it, Wally.
Oh my god, they're pathetic.
Yeah, they are. They bad. They definitely.
She don't even got enough chichis, man. You over here worried about that.
But all right, let me go ahead and pull the clip up, the first one, and then we'll listen to the phone calls because they already out there. And Unc.
Shit.
My man don't need no phone. He gotta go back to the beeper days and shit. Hit the phone booth.
Get the landline. He needs a landline.
He just need to stop messing with these little young fast ass motherfuckers.
All right, here we go.
But remember, he messed with that other woman who was just almost older than this girl by 20 years, and he was on Instagram Live. You can hear them having sex.
Yeah,
he don't need to have a cell phone. Like he don't need a cell phone.
Nah, I mean, he just gotta. It's like, man, you have it for your general purposes, but man, if you around a chick, he just, man, don't have no conversations with girls you're dating, or man, you go to a girl's house, you about to do it, leave your shit in the car or something.
Have you met these NFL athletes?
They're all rated D-level brain cells.
When they see a woman, it's like they've never seen a woman before.
Yeah, that's sad.
And there is, I'll say one thing, like, and if the NBA are very slick with it, because they'll send the tall boy to get the number, and they'll tuck away and do stuff in private. And NBA would do that. NFL, they just like they bring it back to like me woman, you man, no, you woman, man, gonna clobber on the head and like trying to drag her out. Like, yo, you can't do that. But
you said they on some caveman shit.
Yeah, okay. And it's sad. It's just like, yo, y'all just don't get it. And maybe it's the culture of football.
Nah, because all of them don't do it, but yeah, it's just stupidity, man. I still can't believe he went out like this, man. Because this brother was like, man, online just killing it. Shit, all the shows killing it.
It's like, how do you have a show talking about the dangers of messing with certain chicks, and yet here you are being fooled and hung by this little 20-year-old, and now she's having you with these reports like it ain't gonna happen to you.
That's what you know. He mentioned her on his show before.
Say it again.
He mentioned her on his show before.
Yet now you're in this shambles. Okay.
Yeah, before this, I'll get the video and send it to you guys. Hold on.
All right, let me go ahead and play the video though.
I say you're just gonna like get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me, so I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh no, have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna choke out of you when I see you.
Holy shit.
Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
Wait a
Anything
minute.
I say.
Toxic Tuesday edition on Thursdays. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, Lord.
He was like, yes, you do.
Yeah.
You want to be choked. But see, that's, man, before we jump into the second portion, and man, that's why that's why I never was on board with the young chick shit. I feel, man, don't go young because these chicks don't like y'all, man. They looking at these guys as licks, man. Like, because just think how sinister somebody is if they just sitting there recording your call and she knew when to pull that piece to be like, oh, damn. She's like, got him. He's gonna say he gonna choke me. Oh, I don't want to be choked. So she was already like lining his ass up, you know, just based on that conversation. She probably like had a journal like, oh, today, the date, cut it off at this point. So, man, yeah, she seen him as a lick from the jump. Like she was going to set his ass up. And I think guys, man, because of that ego, they're like, oh, man, I'm famous and all this, man. They're going to like me. Man, them chicks is undefeated when it comes to these dudes, man.
And that's why you got to record their ass too. Shit. Fuck that.
But that's what he did, though.
And good. That's a good thing because he has his side of the story of the recording.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, you man, when you on that phone, you talk like, man, you on a wiretap, like you a mobster on a wiretap. You know, man, you be just so vanilla.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. If he recording himself, he still said that he would choke her. Like, yeah, you stupid.
Yeah, my man, dumb. That's why he ain't the brightest.
But
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, though. 9 times out of 10, he probably said it like that anyway because he knows he be doing that on a regular when he be messing with her.
I don't know.
Yeah, but you can't get too comfortable with these type of women.
Yeah, that's true. That's facts. Because that's already like assault right there as it is.
But yeah, these motherfuckers be thinking they like them. But let me play.
You're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
What in the
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
What? It's the car, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public.
Oh my God, this man's like, man, fuck my career. I'm just gonna go for that.
Big black guy choke small white woman.
I need to get my sound.
Hold on. You catch that last piece?
I did.
Oh my God, ain't no way, bro. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
My man, guy.
Shannon's like,
Hold on.
I'm ready to go straight to hell. Fuck the bullshit.
All right, hold on.
It's freezing up a little bit. Give me 1 second. Let me refresh it.
You're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Damn it, don't freeze up.
You want to? Oh shit.
Yeah, that's sad. Say big white. You say big black guy choke little white girl in public.
Oh my gosh. I'm like choking in public. Bitch, what type of shit that is? You really want to lose your career?
Yeah, nah, he wilding on that one.
Everybody else's career. You have freaking Chad on Joe Cinco behind your back, motherfucking soaking up them cash too.
Yeah, you might just have to let it all the way again.
What was that?
You might have just like let it play all the way through from the beginning.
Yeah.
You're coming to LA tomorrow?
But y'all let it play because
yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy choke small white woman.
You're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't do this. See, this nigga over here playing comedy with this shit.
Shannon gonna have to cut that check. But you see how she's like, she low key, man. As soon as she said that, she was like, "Oh, got him!" Like I'm running with this whole choke me. I don't want to be choked. So yes, I'm gonna go. Please don't hurt me, big black guy. Like,
Shannon gonna have to cut. Because if Shaq is on her rotation, I'm going to call Cap. Because if she got Shaq in her rotation, I'm like, that's like a Great Dane with a Chihuahua. That's wrong. But you dealt with Shaq.
But I mean, man, it don't have nothing to do with the rotation. It's, man, what these dummies be saying, man. Like, and it already don't look good. What was that?
I agree with you. It's just, I don't know, like these athletes, I don't expect morality from them. Like, they just,
But I mean,
like,
Stan, is it morality? I just want you. I don't, because man, it's like knock down who. But damn, can we get common sense?
no,
Fuck them.
no.
Like I want a level of like damn basic common sense, man. Like shit.
When you have a 23-year-old impregnating a 38-year-old woman, I'm sorry. It's, we talked about it. It's like that morality clause, and I know it's going to be what people consider controlling and everything else. But it's like, yo, if you're going to be judged for it and being sued for it, then it needs to be into play before it gets to the point like this. Because how many times this has gone on? And I sent you a clip of the Dallas Cowboys house where there all was, you know what I'm saying, football players, and they had a house just to do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull some of the clips up. But this is the apology that I think he had to put out there. And then also I was like looking at an article and it said like he took a league of absence and stuff. So that this shit just starting to impact his like kingdom that he built, man. Cause this is like, man, you put yourself in such a great position to just throw it away on some like ignorant little young chick that shouldn't even be in your presence, man. Cause like I said, dude in like great shape, man. It's like, man, you could pull all kind of ones that would actually like you. I don't understand why guys go so heavy after females that don't give a fuck about them, man. And they keep setting them up. Cause yeah, the way she was speaking, man, she was playing the long game. Like I'm gonna get him eventually to slip up.
Boxitis, man, boxitis.
This shit is getting
Forget
sad
the long
almost.
game. She was over there just like, I'm gonna just talk casual and dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so innocent. Like that's exactly how she was talking. Because these conversations been so dry.
Yeah, it was like boring as hell. So she was just like, shit, he gonna say something crazy. Let me just pause but yeah, that shit sound boring as hell. But all right, let's go ahead and listen to the apology. I'm gonna try to pull it.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm gonna be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by also known as on OnlyFans. Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
Stan, you know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you, man. Man, if you just are that caught up in desire and you want to pay for coochie, man, yeah, man, travel, man. Like, shout out to the passport bros, man. I think dudes need to definitely just go overseas, man. Like, hell is safer.
The fact that you go to an OnlyFans girl's house in the afternoon, you are the dumbest man ever known to mankind. Not a black man, just a man. Dumbest man. She got cameras everywhere.
Oh, she got I got Shannon Sharp coming over, man.
And you went over there like you have the penthouse suite of your hotel. What are you thinking about? That you'll go to an OnlyFans entertainer home. They got cameras everywhere.
This shit is hilarious.
Damn.
The starter pack. Oh
Lord. Yeah, let me break it down real quick. So on the left, that's Shannon Sharp action figure, and that's the female on the right with the OnlyFans swimsuit, and they got the evidence tape. That's that outfit he was wearing where he's looking straight Fugazi when he was walking around, had an arch in his back, looking like a sweet Aquaman. But yeah,
Don't
that's
look like
hilarious.
somebody's auntie with that fanny pack or man
hilarious.
purse.
But yeah, they got to switch something up, man, because they just getting caught up. But let me go ahead. This is the one you sent, Stan. So let me go ahead and play this one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, if you didn't know, there was some SA allegations and a $50 million lawsuit filed against him. So a woman who claims that she was allegedly SA'd by Shannon Sharp files a $50 million lawsuit against him with some serious SA allegations that was this close to canceling this guy. But here's where it gets crazy. Sharp didn't go silent. He didn't go on social media and do this whole long charade of, I'm sorry, I did wrong. On the contrary, this guy pulled up receipts, literal text messages, DMs, timestamps, video footage, even surveillance cameras that showed something completely different than what she was alleging that he had done. Turns out that not only her claims were inconsistent, but not even the timeline added up. And one of the messages that he pulled up even showed her inviting herself to his house after said allegations. Another video showed her laughing and hugging him at an event after those allegations. And when his legal team dropped that evidence in court, her entire lawsuit just crumbled away. And guess what? Once the judge saw it, he completely dismissed her case. And now his lawyers are allegedly trying to counter sue her for defamation and even the damages to his career and his reputation. So what do you think? Should she be held accountable for her allegations, or should they just leave it as is? All right.
Yeah, if I was him, I'll take that condo where she was taking that picture out the window. I'll have all that shit.
Yeah.
But I hope he gets off, man, because I think he's a good entertainer. But man, just putting himself in that situation, man, it's just like, damn. Well, you got to sit out there, you got to come out and do videos like with the one I played before that one.
That's the second one.
Yeah, I know, man. That's what I'm saying. He's
within the year.
Damn.
Within the year.
Yeah, because I remember we covered that one with the tape and shit on the recorded phone call. So yeah, he's got to sit himself down, man. He gotta maneuver a little differently, man. But like it always ties back to, man. This is why, like, even Tuesday, me and M3 was kind of breaking down something along these lines where we're like, man, y'all got to mess with females that actually like you, man. You can't lead with the money. I know guys, they're like, man, I'm rich. That's why I always gave the red pill pushback, because they'd be like, hey, man, get the money, then go get the young chick. And I'm like,
yeah,
them chicks. Yeah, I was like, the chicks don't like you, man, and they're gonna set you up. And we keep seeing it. It's just like, man, you can't buy like love and affection, man. And so it's like if those females don't desire you like that, man, they're gonna set you up. Man.
Man, red pill guys ain't getting the young chicks. They're getting the young single moms. That's what they doing. They ain't getting no young chicks.
Yeah. Nah, but they fantasize over it. That's the messaging. It's like, hey man, go get the. I'm like, them young chicks is whooping y'all ass out here. Y'all better leave them broads alone, man. Like if when you was in high school, you couldn't get the young cooch back then, man. You gotta let that shit go.
That's the thing, though. Red pill ain't trying to get these chicks just to like them. They just want them.
Yeah, but it's like that sting, man. I mean, think about it. Okay, Shannon Sharp. What was the actor, Pirates of the Caribbean?
I know you're talking about, yeah.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson. It's like, goddamn, like how many fresh and fit, both of them motherfuckers. Like, it's like everybody got like a situation that like went totally wrong. Andrew Tate with all his situations. So it's like, man, y'all better leave them young bitches alone. They whooping y'all ass. And these are guys that, that, man, that have they shit together in shape and stuff. So it's like, man, like y'all ain't winning. These motherfuckers ain't they don't like y'all. Like, get somebody closer, man, that actually likes you. And you could avoid a lot of bad shit just by
go get a passport and then go to wherever.
That too. No, I agree with you. Shit, take your ass over there if y'all.
Because that's what it's looking like. What's going to happen? Because
Where's that country Russell Simmons is that?
oh yeah,
Yeah, but shit, go where he's at. Where ain't got no extradition rights. Yeah,
like we can't have ninja over there. 'Cause those countries, you can't be no ninja or act like a diva. I sent you another video where it's like Shannon Sharp and the guys together. He mentions her name, and it's like that nightcap show. They're gonna have to change it. Either add women on there to put them, back on track. Because when they get a little too much, everything's exploding their shows. So they're gonna have to, like you said, change it up.
I think, yeah. Hold on.
I mean, I don't think they need to add women to it because I mean that's going to even further destroy their.
Yeah, I'm with you M3. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie though, but when you hear the word nightcap, I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to think about another dude who's talking to another dude about some shit.
But they're gonna put like a porn chick in there or somebody in there.
A porn chick? What the world?
Well, that's what they do. Yeah, they're not talking about world politics.
But hold on, let me play this clip real quick. This is the one you said, Stan.
Yeah.
You know who Sky Bree is, though, Joe?
Sky Bree.
Damn it, it's freezing up.
Who that is, Coach?
Yeah. How I do it. How I do
Hey,
it.
Scott. I mean, who is that? Who is that? Help me out.
You know what I'm saying? She little something. She might be famous for vertical activity that she good at.
Oh, she a hooper.
Oh yeah.
Who she play for? Who she play for?
She got her own.
She don't play for nothing.
Yeah.
Huh?
You said, yo.
That nigga says Sky Bree. This
Man, y'all need to stop, man.
young
Y'all need to
chick.
stop. Y'all be on that bull jive, man.
Hold on. Who she play for? Who she play for?
Back in the day, she could have been on my team.
She played for on her back.
Exactly.
She
She played for her
Bree,
back
Joe?
with the bed.
Sky Bree. Who that is, Coach?
Yeah. How I do it. How I do
Hey,
it.
Scott. I mean, who is that? Who is that? Help me out.
You know what I'm saying? She little something. She might be famous for vertical activity that she good at.
Oh, she a hooper.
Oh yeah.
Who she play for? Who she play for?
She got her own little thing.
What's this keep repeating? All right. Yeah.
Big shit right here.
He excited about a 304, man. Got no goddamn game. That's the issue.
And that's why they need a woman that could match that. An older black woman, somebody needs to go in there and match it because he has to change it. It's no matter what we think, it's just what he needs to do. Because he can't have conversations like that ongoing because it's every which way. Like, they don't have no real producers. Don't have somebody to like, hey, we talk about that off air, like nothing like that. So, yeah.
Man, I think the show is good. It's just, man, you got to be smart enough not to incriminate yourself. And then it's just like, man, the company you keep, like, I'm just telling you, man, I know I sound like a broken record, but it's just like, man, when you mess with a certain prototype of women, man, they're there to get your money. Like, so I don't understand why guys want to trick. They're literally there for that. And they know it's a short time. So that's why they got that like the rest mindset where they're like, almost like, he's eventually going to move on to somebody else. So I need to get my cut. So I'm going to do an allegation. I'm going to record. I'm going to write a tell-all book. And it's like, by now, man, these guys should just know that. But like I said, it's a weird dynamic where they're just blind to it. They could assess other people. They could like say somebody came to Shannon Sharp like, hey man, this girl's doing this. He could probably break it down to him like, hey man, she there to use you and this. But when it comes to their own individual self, it's like they can't see it. They blind to it.
Mm-hmm.
But
and he should know he had like 3 baby mamas, not married to none of them.
Yeah.
Child support, three different women. Black women. So any black women coming after him and tell him like, oh, he needs to be with a black woman. Y'all do the same thing too. Y'all not mad that he's dating a white girl, just mad because you don't have access to his money.
Damn, okay.
So,
but anybody, y'all want to go ahead? Oh, go ahead.
It's not about him dating white or black. They're like, yo, he has 3 black kids, so he's attracted to black women. So he's on this white woman mood right now. So you just don't have access to his money. But there's other players out there. Just don't waste it. You meet him, hang in there, help him gain his wealth and keep the wealth. But Shannon Sharp, like, he's retired. This is what it looks like when they're retired. This when you look like Ocho Cinco. It's like, yeah, he's on his BS. So I don't understand why these men don't protect themselves. I don't understand why they just keep on losing their money. Like, it's still gonna be here tomorrow and tonight. It's just a weird lifestyle they live.
Yeah.
Stan is simple. In their world, they're living their hot boy summer. You gotta let them go out there and get it. Yeah.
But man, when you start looking at the
look, just look how Shannon was talking. Yeah, I met up with Sky and Barry. They're like, who's that? Who's Sky? I'm like, yeah. I met him with he sound like some young jit that's over there just talking about he just got some kitty. I'm like, Nick, come on, bro.
some high school shit, Wally. Nah, you spot on. Like, that was like real young. It's like, man, you at a certain point, man, especially when you be like elevating up, it's like, man, that should be the norm. Like, but he was
but you know
giggling like schoolgirls over there. Go ahead, M3.
You know what that kind of like tells me is that I don't know like what age he were when he got famous, when he started like, getting into like the football league and all that. But prior to that, he wasn't really like living that type of lifestyle. And so like now, since like you have the opportunity, it's like you hitting the reset button. You're trying to live like your glory days, or you're trying to create like a new version of your glory days because you didn't have it when you was like younger. That's just like the same. Excuse me. That's like maybe at one point, like for me, I had a very interesting spring break, obviously, but prior to that, like when you're like used to like being with one person or maybe one particular like nationality. You want to kind of like go back to like how it was like when you was like 21, like when you had more freedom to do something that you want to do, but you didn't do it because church then. But
church didn't stop not a damn thing.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. I think
handcuffs and shit.
I heard somebody talking about it one time where they were just like, like in the NBA, man, you don't wear a helmet, so you're more visible. You're kind of seen as a star because, especially if you're a star player. But football, man, it's like I think it's a little harder for them to stand out. So I think, and plus, it seemed like he was pretty focused in his career because definitely a legend. So I think like what Stan was,
he wasn't that focused.
Yeah, but I mean his good point.
He probably had 8. He probably had 8.
Well, it wasn't a social media age either, so that's probably what threw him off. Where like we ain't have all that shit. Where now he's
we have MySpace and Black Planet. It was anybody
Black
go back?
Planet. Okay, wait a minute.
Don't fall for it. They were putting stuff out. We had AOL. We had.
But I mean, he didn't have like a 24-hour cycle like now. So I mean, they're still thinking like they got Polaroids and shit. It's like, man, these chicks got whole video setups and stuff. The technology is just too good. So like we were saying earlier, it's like, man, what the hell you going over to an OnlyFans girl's house? Shit, she had 50 cameras on. The lighting in there.
Everywhere. She got Ring everywhere. Like, the whole house is editing. It's a studio, and she editing. Like,
because that's why he was like, hey, they only showed the segment. Play the whole, so he know that shit coming out.
Okay, he knew the minutes too. It's like you only showing 10 minutes, show the whole 30. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he's like at 9:52. Nah.
Oh man, and the fact that he even said that, I'm like, wait a minute, you had a session? You let that get recorded?
But brothers, y'all gotta stop, man. Get it smarter. But we'll go ahead. Let's jump into the next topic.
Wait, before you go on, there's a clip. There was a question from French OG. He posted it. I sent to you a clip. No, it's just a photo with a question for men.
Give me 1 second.
It's all at the bottom. Because a while ago we had Sir what's his name? Sir Hal Speaks.
Sir Hal Speaks.
And we had a segment and we talked about it. And here's something like the Shannon Sharp case shows that lawsuits are the new divorce for guys who are not married, who don't have kids, and who have money.
That's definitely That's why I said, man, females with that mindset, man, they don't mean you any good. So they're gonna come there, they're gonna play the little submission shit, like manipulate those guys because, man, their desire, like I said, they don't respect their money like that. So they're just pulling any female in, man. So like females with that mindset, man, they just like I like this segment that this comment, because it's like, man, they're trying to find new ways to get money. So like you said, I think men are getting a little smarter about not getting married when they have money. So they're like, fuck that, or they're not having kids, but it's just like the false allegations, that's the new charge and stuff. So a lot of times dudes just settle out because it's just like, hey man, I don't want that information getting out because it can impact, like what it kind of happened to Shannon Sharp with the ESPN stuff. Like he had to take a league of absence, so it's having impact. So most people would settle out. So that's the new game. They're just like, hey, we got to muddy the waters enough, so they panic because they don't want to lose all that money. So they end up settling for like a couple million or something. Shannon Sharp in this case is like, fuck it, I'm gonna fight it. But that's the next, because even if you beat the case, you still got to pay the lawyer fees and shit. So that's what I'm saying. You don't even want to go down that path with some of these females, man, because even if you win, you still losing time, money, and like if he took the league of absence. So it's just, man, guys got to maneuver different because that's the new cash cow. Like, or if they don't go that route with the legal, man, they writing a tell-all book, putting your business out there, man. So yeah, this shit ain't worth it. They're gonna be on what's his name, Adam 22 show, because he be getting all them like industry thoughts on his channel. Like, oh, so you ate so and so's ass?
Yeah, he went bankrupt on his show.
She be like, yes, he peed on me. Like, no, they ain't got no shame. Like, I forgot the girl's name, Selena Powell or something. The one that like stepped with, she was like 50, Snoop, Tekashi, academics. So
I know you're talking about. Yeah, but she's just another streetwalker. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but she's nothing but a street vamp, sucking crow.
But them dudes still be messing with him though, even after all that background. I'd be like, God damn. You be thinking like it's only what, like
lollipops. This is how the world goes.
Nah, that's crazy. Because it seemed like like the only 3 chicks around the industry. I'm like, man, damn. Like y'all better hit overseas, like Stan said.
Hey, when
get
they
them
put out the
passports.
way they do, what do you expect?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this for the passport people. Y'all might get the passport. You might gonna find beautiful women elsewhere, right? But think about it this way: why none of the men there are messing with them? And I'll leave that at that. So before you fall over all these women when you go overseas, why aren't the local men, are going after those women? Because those women are a dime a dozen. And I'll just leave it at that before you fall in love and foolishly get caught up.
Yeah, don't. Man, men got to stop lying to themselves. It's like, man, you got to recognize the situation for what it is. It's like you're laying out, Stan. And I think that's the issue with guys. And that's why I was asking the question before. It's like, man, when they get that ego, it's almost like they think they're beating the system. It's like, nah, you accept it for what it is, man, and you got to let it be, man, and don't you can't put no emotions into it, because once you start doing that and lying to yourself, man, you're just as delusional as these chicks, creating your own little fantasy in your head, and that's how they get blindsided. But all right, man, let's go. Oh, go ahead, M3, before we jump in.
No, I was just saying, like, no, facts though. I definitely agree, man. You gotta just know how to operate properly, especially like when you're famous.
Yeah. If you a trick, man, just be like, look, I'm a trick. If you like young cooch, you can't like act like they like you. They don't. They there for that bread. So it's just like, man, that is what it is.
They're there for that milk. I mean, let's just get the proper exchange.
Get the cat out. Because me and Wally seen it all the time and growing up in Florida. We seen it.
Was that bad in Florida?
Oh yeah.
I'm
Like,
just saying.
no,
You'll be
it's
surprised. Hey, look, I've seen this
girl
even in
going
high
out with
school.
old Cadillacs. He got a 2026 Cadillac right now, drop top. We
Who?
see it's all on the weekend because like everybody's go to South Beach, but the real Florida's happening inland. And so a lot of young girls get with older men because they got money. And guess what happens in Florida? We still don't know how you making the money in Florida because you don't do tech, you don't sell art, and you probably sell something else, which we ain't gonna talk allegedly.
Yeah, you know, in the underground communities.
Said
Shout out to the
bricks.
mobsters that pimping out.
Allegedly, we gonna say allegedly, but we don't have an industry where people making all that money, and yet they're messing with older men who got like 3 streams of income. And yeah, so
Yeah,
right
most of the ones that
today
are
is
actually
what
doing it,
Thursday.
right?
Today is
I know.
Thursday night, so they probably going out eat some scrimps. Tomorrow they going to Hard Rock Cafe.
To a yacht party. Mm.
Y'all parties on Saturday. Brunch is
Damn, so
on.
you got the whole week laid out.
It's a whole schedule.
But,
Yeah,
Yeah, no, Stan calling it out because look, I know one big real estate person in Miami right now. Yeah, he would be out there in a yacht or have a big party in his house. Or the other.